Time to do some sketchy stuff, doo-dah, doo-dah. Time to do some sketchy stuff, ah-da-doo-dah day. Whoa. I just returned from CEDIA 2023, had an amazing time there, but today this video is all about installing the JVC NZ8 here in my theater room. Now, I've been without my NX7 for probably about 3 weeks now since I sold it, so I'm super excited to get this set up in the theater room. I've actually got some guests coming over in about 30 minutes. I want to give a big thanks to Audio Advice for sponsoring this series of videos. We'll be doing quite a few videos on the JVC NZ8, so let's get it installed. So right above my rear seats, you can see the little cutout hole right here. You also see some light coming through there. What's going on there? I'm going to show you. So if I exit here, there's a closet right here that we actually had to cut a hole. This whole section right here we cut out. And then if I back up and go into, this is my daughter's bedroom. She's at college right now, so nobody lives here. Got some boxes there, but there's the NZ8 we'll be getting installed. But you'll see right here how we've got it set up. So we added some 2x4s, some threaded rods. These are really, really thick and heavy duty. So I can adjust this shelf up and down. It's incredibly sturdy. And we've got a lot of ventilation right up here for any heat dissipation. So we don't have a lot of room to work with, nor do we have a lot of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this unboxed super quick. All right, of course, inside the JVC box, we've got a double box. We'll go ahead and get this one out as well. All right, the funny part is this thing is so air sealed tight. Even getting the second box off here is quite a challenge. I probably could open up this tape. Almost there. Mercy me. About a 5-minute process just getting that second box off. All right, here she is, the JVC DILA NZ8 native 4K 8K E-Shift. So I rocked the NX7 for about, I guess, 3 or 4 years. Absolutely gorgeous projector. But ever since JVC came out with the NZ8 laser projector, we've had it at M-Wave. I've seen it next to the NX7. I knew I wanted to get it in my theater room. All right, so inside the box, big box for a power cord, remote, battery, and paperwork. As you can see, very well packaged, really thick foam there. Oh, I need some more room in here, guys. Oh, and she's heavy. She's almost 60 pounds. Whoa. All right, I'm ready to check out my new projector. Holy cow, got it backwards. All right, let's go ahead and check out my new projector. Oh yeah. If you have never seen a NX series or an NZ series in person, the first time I got my NX7, I was like, holy cow. This thing is a monster. Again, this is like 60 pounds. Remove the lens cap here. Now, just like in photography, you want really good glass in order to achieve a beautiful image. So JVC's included a 65mm 17 element 15 group all glass lens featuring a full aluminum lens barrel. So this allows to get great 4K and 8K video all the way to the edges of the corners of the screen. We've got 2 massive vents right up front for ventilation. And let's go ahead and turn it around and take a look at the back. On the back, we've got a 3D synchro for those of you that like 3D. We've got 2 HDMI inputs. These are HDMI 2.1, 48 gigabit a second. So they'll support 8K 60 and also up to 4K 120. Now I'm excited about that because I can now game at 120 refresh rate. We also have connections for RS-232, service port, Ethernet, as well as a trigger to turn on and off the projector when it senses a signal from my AV system. On the far right, we've got the IR sensor as well as manual controls to go through the menu and set it up. And then down below, we've got massive air intakes to keep the unit cool, as well as your power port. Time to do some sketchy stuff, doo-dah, doo-dah. Time to do some sketchy stuff, ah-da-doo-dah day. Just kidding. I'm gonna get Ken to help me. He just got here. I'm gonna lift this up. Bring it right here. Just keep me from falling.
Okay.
That's 50 pounds of goodness right there.
I was going to say, how much does that thing weigh?
That's 50.
No, lightweight projector.
Oh, it's heavy. And I'm trying not to scratch it. And then we'll have to figure out where to line it up and all that fun stuff. Well, usually it's the USB that you'll go this way, it doesn't fit. This way, it doesn't fit. Go by that way, and then it does fit. It's like, what the heck?
You too, huh? Yeah.
Every single time. So the first thing we want to do is install the latest firmware for the JVC NZ8. So I'll leave a link down in the description on where you can get that. I'll also have a link to a video that I did on how to install that, so we won't be covering that in this video. So needless to say, I've already got the software on a USB drive, and that is plugged into the back of the NZ8. We're going to go into the menu, scroll all the way over to this next to the last one here, come all the way down to software update, click OK. And you can see here we're going to update from version 2.01 to version 2.1. So we'll go over to yes and hit yes. So it says this is going to take about 7 minutes, so I won't bore you with this. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video. So basically the projector right now is flashing green and red and orange, and it is pitch black on the display. So once the unit has finished updating the firmware, it's going to power off. Once it's powered off, you'll remove the thumb drive from the unit and go ahead and power it back on. Once it comes on, we're going to go into the menu. We're going to go over to the very last option where it says I, and you can see down here we've got software version 2.1, which is the current version. All right, so here's my first look at the NZ8. This is stock settings. I haven't really changed anything other than just zoom it out and focus it just to fill a 16:9 screen. Honestly, the image looks gorgeous. So far, I love the color saturation. The brightness is quite a bit brighter, at least to my eyes. I'm gonna measure it in a future video just to compare what output the previous NX7 had and what it measured versus the NZ7. But right now, even just base, no calibration, no adjusting of any of the settings, I'm really loving what I'm seeing. One thing that Audio Advice does provide when you purchase a projector, most of their projectors, and I believe they even do it with their AVRs, is they provide a PDF of their recommended settings. And so I'm going to show you some before and after footage. So this, of course, is the before. I'll save this file. And in a future video, I will make another video showing the after. So I won't be able to walk you step by step on what changes that they recommend, because again, that is something that they provide a service to their customers once you purchase a receiver or a projector. But guys, I'm serious. I'm blown away. I'm literally grinning from ear to ear. I love what I'm seeing. This seems much brighter than my NX7. That was the one thing I really wish it was a little brighter on the NX7 with a 150-inch screen. And right now I'm looking at this going, holy cow. I am absolutely in love with what I'm seeing. Well guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. We'll have future videos on the JVC NZ8, so stay tuned to the channel. Hope you guys have an incredible week. God bless, and we'll catch you in the next video.